Alright guys, today we're going to be playing the test Secrets of the Soul 1 and 2. The reason why we're doing both is because apparently the second one's a direct sequel to the first one. And it recommends that we do that. And this is how it is. Actually, we got the sound semi-correct before we start. Be fine. New game! And I think they're supposed to be pretty short games, and this is not full screen. Redo. I know there's a way to make it full screen. You just gotta believe. There we go. In the beginning. Every angel has a demonic past. And every demon has an angelic future, if one so wishes it to be. The madman. Very philosophical madman. Thank you. But I think you're supposed to answer these as honestly as possible, so I'm only playing through each of them once to see what happens. Find yourself on the inside of a desolate chapel in the throes of a midnight storm. The rain pelts the windows like falling stones, and the wind rages on as the chapel doors tremble. After a quick glance around the room, you hear a low, grizzled voice growl at you from the darkness, beckoning you in. The desolate chapel. Oh, hello, Wanderer. It's a pleasure to find you here. Come in from the rain. Rest your weary bones, for we have much to talk about. Looks like the storm is going to last a while, Wanderer. Make yourself comfortable. Don't think you'll be going anywhere for some time. We should find something to pass the time, don't you think? Perhaps we should get acquainted with one another. I'd love to learn all about you. Sure, your soul's full of stories, Wanderer. I'll bet you have delicious secrets deep inside, too. I have an idea. Did he just bite down on his tongue? That bothered me. I'm going to ask you some questions, and you're going to answer them for me very, very honestly. That way, I'll have the opportunity to get to know you. The real you. Don't you lie to me, Wanderer. No one likes a liar. In the end, we'll tell you what I see deep, deep within your soul. Doesn't that sound like fun? Let's get started, shall we? Make yourself comfortable as we delve deep into your mind. You will begin. Do you know what the meaning of life is? Day 42, but I think I do. Do you believe beauty is ageless? Oh, hell no. Do you believe a human can produce something perfect? Do you believe inspiration can be created by oneself? Yeah. Would you say art is an integral part of life? These are some broad questions. Would you consider yourself to be a talented individual? Yeah. Do you believe being beautiful is an advantage in life? Oh yeah, absolutely. Do you think you care more about your own appearance than others? This is like playing the Monster Rancher questionnaire. Than others care about your appearance? Yeah. Do you believe art can be judged? Yeah. Do you believe people should be judged? Do you believe there are certain things that exist that we cannot perceive with our senses? Would you say that you often lack motivation? Do you believe originality exists? Nowadays? Yeah, I mean, somewhere. Do you believe your imagination has a limit? Do you believe insanity is the key to being a genius? Do you believe that one day the world will speak only one universal language? Do you believe society shaped people? Yes. Do you believe time erodes achievements? Do you believe you possess free will? Do you believe you are a self-fulfilling prophecy? Do you believe some problems cannot be solved? Do you believe in the existence of karma? Do you believe you can accurately measure a person's success in life? Have you achieved everything you want to achieve in life? Have you ever experienced a miracle? Oh yeah. Man, some of my RNG in some of these games have to be a miracle. Would you say you dream often? More frequently nowadays. Oh yeah, probably. Would you say you are plagued with nightmares? More often nowadays. Are you sometimes afraid of yourself? Do you believe you made an impact in this world? Would you consider yourself to be a rational individual? Do you believe you always have full control over your actions? Oh, when I'm drunk, hell no. Do you believe... Well, I could have not gotten drunk, I guess, but... Do you believe everything in life has a purpose? You consider yourself to be a fearful person. You have many regrets in life. You feel like anything is holding you back in life. Have you ever been heartbroken? Have you ever broken someone else's heart? Do you believe in destiny? Do you believe the future is unpredictable? Do you believe all things in life are connected in some way? Would you consider yourself to be a prideful person? You consider yourself to be a vindictive person? Yeah. Oh yeah. Would you consider yourself to be a loving person? Would you say you usually learn from your mistakes the first time around? You believe that true equality exists in this world. You always treat everyone you meet fairly. Do you believe you've always been treated fairly? Do you believe you can escape change? Do you ever prolong simple tasks you know ought to get taken care of? You always believe the end. Oh, you believe the end always justifies the means. Do you ever use harsh words when speaking to others? Do you consider yourself to be a resentful person? Are you putting your best efforts into shaping the life the way you want it? Do you believe you've made many mistakes in life? Why do you keep asking the same question? Are you willing to try anything once? You have a pretty good understanding of who you are as a person. Have you ever felt that life may not be worth living? Ever? Your best friend was dying and you were the only one who knew. Would you tell them the truth about their condition? You believe assisted suicide should be permissible. Hard one. I guess it depends on the circumstance. Have you ever wanted to live forever? Have you ever questioned why you exist? Do you believe your life has value? Have you ever doubted your own existence? Or do you consider yourself to be defective? Do you believe good can exist without evil as a contrast? Have you ever felt like you were placed here for the greater purpose in which you serve? Would you consider yourself to be a violent person? Would you consider yourself to have a dark mind? Would you consider laughter to be the best medicine in most cases? Have you ever loved someone whom did not love you in return? Have you ever wished to be loved by all? Do you believe that you could still live a happy life if you were hated by all? Are you initially afraid of letting others get close to you for any reason? Do you have any nervous tics or anxious quirks that you know of? Are you a fan of thunderstorms? I love them. Are you able to find peace among chaos? Sometimes. Do you believe that you have peace in your life at this very moment? Have you ever feared that perhaps you have a grim future? Have you ever been overwhelmed with a sense of dread or impending doom? Would you say that you have many friends? Would you say that you have many enemies? Have you ever trusted someone entirely without question? Do you sometimes believe that you're destined to be a hero? Do you sometimes believe that you're destined to be a villain? If you had superhuman powers, would you use them exclusively for good? Do you often find beauty in those who cannot find beauty within themselves? Do you ever have difficulty finding beauty within yourself? Do you believe that sometimes suffering is a necessary part of life? Have you ever caused someone to suffer unnecessarily? Do you believe that torture is ever justified? Have you ever felt like life is torturing you? Do you believe that war is necessary for peace? Do you find violence to be entertaining? Do you believe that morality can be taught? Do you believe that success is always a good thing? If you could get away with breaking any laws that you wanted to, would you walk around doing anything and everything you wanted? Would you say that you always know right from wrong when making decisions in life? Would you consider yourself to be an excellent judge of character? Are you good at telling when someone is lying? Would you consider yourself to be a talented liar? Are you always honest with everyone you meet in life? If you found a stray animal and bonded with it over the course of a year, only to be confronted by the owner a year later asking for the animal back, would you return it to the original owner? You ought to see the good in someone, even when it isn't there. That's probably the wrong answer for me. You believe that the difference between good and evil is only a matter of opinion. You believe that love is a weakness. Would you consider yourself to have fortunate luck most of the time? Would you consider yourself to be a merciful person? Do you believe that honesty is always the best policy? Have you ever broken an important promise even though you knew that you shouldn't? Do you believe that ignorance is bliss? Have you ever wondered if life could be a test? Find your answers very interesting, Wanderer. I believe I've got to know you so much better in such a short period of time. I'd like to thank you for allowing me the opportunity. It truly has been a pleasure. As a token of my gratitude, I would like to bestow upon you a gift. This is a gift of insight, Wanderer. I will tell you what I see deep within you. Please listen to my words carefully, Wanderer, for they bear the weight of your soul. You must do something dangerous, Wanderer. You must do something we fear doing. Something that perhaps we've never done before. For then, and only then, we will have the results we seek. But we cannot achieve different results with the same failed process we come to know. The best decision is often the hardest one to make. It's that decision that burns a hole through your skull and melts deep inside your brain. It's a decision that gives you a wicked fear. As though your belly is full of blackened butterflies, flapping their wings violently to escape to no avail. You know what you need to do, Wanderer. You know exactly what is holding you back. You can have so much in this world. You can have anything you wanted. All you have to do is the thing you know you should be doing, but consciously or subconsciously choose not to pursue. Why do you think that is? Is it because it's too hard? Too difficult? Or do you think it's because it's too different from anything you've ever done? Fear of the unknown shackles, even the greatest of entities, Wanderer. But to those shackles deep within your heart, you hold the key. Dig, Wanderer. Burrow deep. Carve the key from within your soul and bring it to the surface. Make the decision you're afraid to make, and watch your life change for the better. The most dangerous of roads lead to the most beautiful of destinations. The hardest of hunts lead to the greatest of bounties. Nothing worth having in life ever comes easy. Never came easy. And as soon as you make the decision that plagues you with the fear and anxiety you try so hard to avoid, the life you wish for won't just be a wish anymore, Wanderer. Heed these words, Wanderer. They will help you on your journey forward if you let them. I want to give you one more parting gift before I take my leave. A simple gift, if you will. One singular word. And that gift award, Wanderer, is wishing. Remember the word moving forward, for it will help you in ways that you couldn't possibly fathom. Trust me on that. And with that, I take my leave. Until next time, Wanderer. Thank you for playing the test, Secrets of the Soul. If you enjoyed the experience, please feel free to check out the test trilogy of Fate Weaver and Alchemist's Quandary, The Advisor, and many of our other titles of a similar nature. Please take the gifted word that was assigned to you at the end of your session and leave it in a comment for us. We will be selecting some of you to be included in future projects that we're currently working on. One of these projects, it's probably a little bit too late for this, but I'll keep both of them. One of these projects includes a title called Chasing Demons, which you can now add to your wish list on Steam for future updates and to see if you've been chosen to be in the game itself. If you do not wish to have your name in the credits or to be selected as a character in future projects, simply leave your gifted word out of the comments and we will not select your name. We will always read every comment we get. We promise you won't go unnoticed. Again, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts, and we hope you get some form of enjoyment from our projects. Feel free to check out our other titles, which I'm about to do, if you wish to support us further. We always love and appreciate your support, and it helps us a ton. You can find our titles, I could highly recommend the following experiences. Thank you so much. We wish you have a wonderful day and look forward to reading your comments and seeing your names as we work to include them in future titles and credits. Until next time, Random Studios. Random. That was a pretty interesting fortune telling, though. Pizza. After I do the next one. Pizza time. Alright, now we're doing the second one. The Test. Secrets of the Soul 2! Same questions, I should get the same ending, probably. Before proceeding with the test, Secrets of the Soul 2, it is strongly advised that you play through the test, Secrets of the Soul, as this is a direct sequel to the first experience. After playing through the test, Secrets of the Soul, and following the instructions given at the end of the experience, it is advised that come back here and proceed on your journey forth. Have you already played through the test, the Secret of the soul? Very well, you may proceed, Wanderer. Hands. What's up, hands? My brother, poor brother, you're not the only one. Oh, sister, sweet sister, the pain has just begun. Pain it no longer. Cast away the sun. In darkness I wander. The Father's will be done. Hippity hoppity, you are now my property! That's what the frog said in that one meme. You find yourself once again on the inside of a seemingly empty chapel, tucked away in the throes of a midnight storm. The rain pelts the windows like falling stones, and the wind rages on as the chapel doors shake and tremble. As you peer around the room, you catch a set of glowing red eyes gazing at you under a shroud of darkness. A ghastly apparition begins to form in front of you, accompanied with a grim voice beckoning you into the light. Desolate Chapel. Part 2! What's up, my boy? So we meet again, Wanderer. I didn't expect to see you back so soon. Me neither, bro. Your clothes are soaked and tattered. Dry yourself from the downpour, for we have all the time in the world to converse. It looks like the storm is going to last a while, Wanderer. Make yourself at home. I'm sure we have a few things to catch up on. I'd love to play our favorite game, wouldn't you? You know, the one where I peer deep into your soul. I'm sure you'll enjoy it, Wanderer. I know I certainly will. We can even make it interesting. I'm going to ask you some questions, and you're going to answer them for me. And as always, I'm going to need your complete and utter honesty. There's so much I didn't get to ask you last time. We were in each other's presence, Wanderer. I look forward to getting to know you on an even deeper level. Now, some of these questions are going to be difficult to answer. Just take your time and think. It's better to give a genuine answer than it is to rush, for there is no going back. And just like last time, I will tell you what I see within your soul, but this time you might not like what you hear. Uh-oh. Let's get started, shall we? Make yourself comfortable as I drill deep into your psyche. We'll begin. I wonder what Alpha Mage would get on this. Would you say you're currently in a positive mood? Are you feeling nervous at all? Always. Are you feeling somewhat anxious? Would you say that you're feeling curious at the moment? Are you currently worried about anything at all? Would you consider yourself to be a fairly open individual? Can you sometimes keep your walls very high and be somewhat reserved? Do you think anyone truly knows you, Wanderer? Would you say you have a pretty good idea of the types of questions I'm going to ask you? Are you prepared to be completely and utterly honest with your answers moving forward, even if they're difficult to answer? Wonderful. I'll remember that. Have you ever felt like a demon lived inside of you? Interesting. Have you ever looked for a way out of this life? Do you know what it feels like to be truly and completely content? Can two separate people's traumas ever be accurately compared? Do you believe that everyone should have the right to pursue happiness? If faith is having the belief in something in the absence of evidence, then would you say that you exhibit faith in anything, Wanderer? Would you consider yourself to be a rational individual, generally speaking? Is it possible to think about nothing? Have you ever experienced the feeling of emptiness? Does death give meaning to life? Do you have to experience something in order to know it exists? Do you believe that humans are the only species that question why they exist? Do you believe that life has a goal and a meaning? Would you want to be in charge of choosing how you die? Have you ever wondered if perhaps you're living in a dream? Do you believe that fear prevents you from living life to your fullest? Do you believe that you can tell the difference between good and evil? Are defects always bad? Is it possible to live with absolutely no regrets? Do you believe that sometimes good people do bad things? Would you help someone whom wronged you in the past? Would you continue to be friends with someone who betrayed you? Do you believe that you're gifted? Do you believe that it's better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all? Have you ever self-sabotaged and ruined a friendship or relationship? Do you ever feel like a sponge absorbing the emotions of others? Do you ever feel like a mirror reflecting the emotions of others? You think the best things in life are free? Do you believe collective happiness could exist in the world? Do you believe a dream can be taken away? Can enlightenment be achieved without realizing it? Do you ever get depressed after accomplishing a goal? Does love hurt? Do you ever avoid responsibilities if you can get away with it? Do you believe you feel emotional pain on a more severe scale than others? Do you believe true love is possible without being loved in return? Do you ever struggle with allowing yourself to be happy? Have you ever remembered doing something that you didn't actually do? Do you ever attempt to escape from reality? Do you think it's possible to truly become the best version of yourself? Do you believe you're fated to do specific things with your life? Do you believe life is an adventure? Do you believe the future can be predicted by looking back into the past? Can time be wasted? Do you ever wonder where your life will be in 10 years from now? Have you ever acted recklessly because you didn't think you'd live a long life? Do you believe science and religion can happily coexist? Do you believe that world peace could ever truly exist? Do you think an animal can be evil? Do you believe that humans are animals? Ah, got me. I'd actually say, scientifically, I know yes. I think we're different. Just sentience and whatnot. Have you questioned any of your own answers yet? Yeah, you got me with the last one. You got me with the last one. Is there such a thing as a foolish question? Would you say that you've ever had a problem with authority? If given the opportunity, would you run your own country? Are you exactly where you'd like to be in life at this very moment? Ah, yes, I had a hunch. Are you afraid of what your future may hold? Do you have any strong, controversial opinions that you avoid openly speaking on at times? Would you sacrifice everything in your life you have in life to save someone you care about? Do you think someone would sacrifice everything they have in life to save you? Do you ever enjoy breaking the rules? Do you have the most in-depth personality among your peers? Have you ever surprised yourself by accomplishing something you didn't think you could accomplish? Do you ever feel your life is out of your control? Do you like feeling in control? Do you like having no responsibilities? Storm doesn't seem to be letting up now, does it? That's alright. We've still got so much to talk about, Wanderer. Have you ever held regret for something terrible you might have done that wound up hurting someone else? Have you ever played the victim even though you knew you hadn't been wronged? Oh yeah, in video games I've done that. Yeah. Have you ever lied to get someone in trouble? In video games, yeah. I've done it in League quite a bit. Have you ever failed to tell the truth to keep someone out of trouble? Would you consider yourself to be traditional? Does your mood tend to change drastically with the changing of the seasons? Do you oftentimes feel guilty for things that you know aren't actually your fault? Would you consider yourself to be socially awkward? Would you care if you were forgotten after you died? Have you ever persuaded someone into changing their mind to better suit your wants or needs? Do you feel you have a strong moral obligation to protect the ones you love? Do you think love might be the best feeling in the world? Do you think love might be the worst feeling in the world? Would you say that you're an impulsive person at times? Do you ever get obsessive when you're passionate about something? Have you ever pondered what the best way would be to dispose of a body? Haven't we all? Would you help your best friend hide a body? So you want to be friends, Wanderer? I don't know, you asked a lot of questions. Lovely. You sometimes have a difficult time receiving compliments. Does the quote, "some people are poor, all they have is money," hold any meaning to you? Would you say that you can be a bit of a procrastinator? You sometimes take things too literally when they're not meant to be taken that way. You have a difficult time keeping your focus. Have you ever struggled to find your purpose in life? What do you consider yourself to be insecure? Do you sometimes feel lost, like you just don't know where you're going? Do you sometimes have a difficult time saying no to the ones you love, even when it's detrimental to you? Do you find that you generally have an easy time understanding others, though others don't have an easy time understanding you? Do you feel like you put more effort into others than others have put into you? I think that's a case-by-case basis. I'll see. Do you believe you've suffered trauma that still affects you today? Can you remember the moment when you were the weakest you'd ever been? Is attention something you both love as well as hate? Do you ever worry about whether or not someone genuinely likes you? Have you ever felt taken advantage of? Do you ever get an overwhelming sense of dread or impending doom? Do you know deep down in your heart that everything's going to be okay? Just so you're aware, it will be. Oh, thanks, man. Now, I'm almost done with you. It's a few more questions, Wanderer. Would you rather love or be loved? Is it better to live a long mediocre life, or a short but fulfilling life? Would you rather have inner beauty or outer beauty? Which would you say you value more, your own lives or the lives of others? Would it be easier to prove that God exists or that God doesn't exist? Would you rather struggle to wake up every morning or struggle to get to sleep every night? Would you rather have too many friends or too few of friends? Would you rather be the center of attention or completely ignored? Would you rather never read again or never write again? Would you rather have constant daylight or constant moonlight? Would you rather save the world from pollution or save the world from hunger? Would you rather live for only one more day or live for an eternity and never die? Would you rather sleep too much or sleep too little? Would you rather live in reality or dream of your choosing? Would you rather have someone else make all your decisions for you or make all of your decisions by tossing a coin? Would you rather lose your long-term memory or your short-term memory? Would you rather be wanted or needed? Would you rather go to jail for something your friend did or have your friend go to jail for something you did? Would you rather be immune to physical pain or immune to emotional pain? Would you rather always choose the truth or always choose dare? That's what I like to hear. Would you say you're more of a realist or more of a dreamer? Are you more afraid of dying or losing a loved one? Do you put more value in honesty or resourcefulness? Which emotion do you believe is stronger, love or anger? Oh. Do you believe that you personally are more of a product of nature or nurture? I find your answers very intriguing, Wanderer. I believe I've got to know you even better than before. I'd like to thank you for allowing me a second opportunity, and truly has been an honor analyzing someone of your depth. Suppose a deal is a deal, isn't it? Allow me to grant you a gift. This is the gift of insight, Wanderer. I will tell you what I see deep within you. Please listen to my words carefully, for they contain the trapped essence of your soul. Wanderer. This is quite interesting. How do you put up with that voice in your head, Wanderer? It fills you with so much doubt. What's scary is that it sounds just like your own voice, doesn't it? I bet it's sometimes difficult to tell the difference. It plants the seeds inside of your mind and fills you with so much dread at the most inconvenient times. No matter what you do, you can't seem to get rid of it, can you? I do not envy your troubles, Wanderer, but I do envy how incredibly strong you are to endure such torment. Oh, thanks, bro. How does it feel to have so many positive qualities while simultaneously being your own worst enemy, Wanderer? Doesn't that drive you crazy? Knowing that you have so much potential? I don't know. While feeling like it's being wasted. You know you're destined for great things, Wanderer. Deep down inside, you know there's a higher calling for you. And you even know what's holding you back. Yet, you let that voice win more often than you ought to. When are you going to break free from the chains that bind you, Wanderer? When are you going to take back your life and follow your destiny before it's truly too late? Spoiler alert, Wanderer. Never. The great change comes sooner than you realize. Procrastination ends when you decide to end it, and the end is nigh. You are so very close to changing your life for the better, and I doubt you even realize it. You have every single tool at your disposal within yourself to make the changes you need to make. You know exactly what you need to do, yet you let that voice that sounds so much like you drown out your true voice. It doesn't have to win, Wanderer. You are in control, even when it doesn't feel like it. That's how it wants you to feel. But you aren't going to let it rule you anymore, are you? No, you're not. You're going to start making the necessary changes because you deserve better than what you have. And while you might be your own worst enemy, you're also your greatest ally. You got this in the bag, Wanderer, and you don't even know it. If I were you, I'd already be celebrating as though you've won because victory is right around the corner. No, pizza's right around the corner. You are closer than you've ever been to fulfilling the void inside your soul, despite feeling such distance from the goal. But that being said, the voice is never going to go away, Wanderer. It's never going to get easier. However, you are only going to get stronger. And eventually that voice is going to be drowned out by your successes, and whenever it tries to plant an evil seed inside your brain, the soil will repel it to the surface, and nothing damning will grow in your garden, Wanderer. Celebrate now. Wear the smile you deserve. You're about to make big changes that will only benefit you for the good. Everything you've ever wanted is closer than you realize. I can promise you that. Heed these words, Wanderer. They will help you on your journey forward if you let them. Once again, I will want to give you a parting gift before I take my leave. A simple gesture, if you will. One singular And that gift award, Wanderer, is victorious. Remember this moving forward, for it will help you in ways that you couldn't possibly fathom. Trust me on that. And with that, I take my leave. Until next time, Wanderer. Oh, that was nice of him. I wonder if he always gives you, like, super nice things. Oh. Oh. Gone. Ah. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Show me the truth. Tell me all. To what do I owe this pleasure, Watcher? Oh, just admiring my masterpiece. You are too kind, Watcher. Though we both know that while you may have put me back together, my existence surpasses even your own. I am not your masterpiece. Can't go anywhere unless I say you can, Mirror, whether you like it or not. You belong to me. Now tell me, who is the Fate Weaver visiting next? What use is this information to you, Watcher? That is none of your business. Now answer my question. I may not be able to traverse the other side freely as I once could, but I do not take orders from you, Watcher. Besides, not even I am privy to the actions of the Fate Weaver before they've been made. Also, ask me after the Weaver has made their visit, and perhaps my answer could be different. It would be too late to be of any use to me by then. I must know before that beast makes their visit. Well then, I'd say you're out of luck, Watcher. Is there anything else I can help you with? Blasted Mirror, why did I bother... Excuse me. Why did I bother rebuilding you? I should have minded my own business after the shattering, and left you in pieces scattered across the other side where you belong. Wonderful. My feelings for you are mutual, Watcher. I'm glad we had this conversation. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to do absolutely nothing and pretend that you no longer exist. Good day, Watcher. I will remember this, Mirror. You can't keep the Fate Weaver from me forever. I believe I said, good day, Watcher. Yes. Good day, Mirror. Thank you for playing the test, Secrets of the Soul 2. I hope you enjoyed this experience. Please feel free to check out the Test Trilogy, the Fate Weaver series, The Advisor, and many of our other titles of a similar nature. You were just shown a snippet scene regarding the Fate Weaver series, which you can now find on Steam. Every episode of Fate Weaver will have a main character named after a player, selected from the comments. If you wish to be chosen as a character in the Fate Weaver series, that option is available to you. Please take the gifted word that was assigned to you at the end of your session and leave it in a comment for us. We will be selecting some of you to be included in future projects that we're currently working on. One of these projects includes a title called Chasing Demons, which you can now add to your wish list on Steam for future updates, and to see if you've been chosen to be in the game itself. If you do not wish to have your name in the credits or to be selected as a character in future projects, simply leave your gifted word out of the comments and we will not select your name. We will always read every comment we get. We promise you won't go unnoticed. Again, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts, and we hope you get some from the enjoyment from our projects. I already read this part. I'll just let it roll. It was fun. I do wonder if he always says something nice, though. It feels like he does. But I've only done it once, so who knows. I might have to check out the other games. Alright guys, thanks for watching as always. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you guys so much for your support. I will be Twitch streaming a lot more. It's usually Raid Shadow Legends, but I always appreciate when people stop by and talk to me, so... And this was a really fun game. I actually really enjoyed it. But now it's time to order some Domino's pizza. Pizza! Hi guys, thanks for watching as always. Bye!